Let's find out who are you.
All right.
Talk a little bit about you.
Okay. Well, my name is Liang Ying. My ancestry, in case you don't recognize the features, is Chinese. My father is from Ningbo, near Shanghai, China. My mother is Singaporean, and I was born in Singapore in '61. But my family moved over to the UK when I was 6. So I spent 3 decades in the UK where I got educated, got my PhD in nuclear physics. And then in '93, I moved to America to try and live my dream. And I've been here for the last 30 years. Well, I said to you, academic, I'm a nuclear physicist, but I've been in
College, you made nuclear bomb. Like, what do you do?
Well, I did nuclear research, so I studied the strong force, which is one of the fundamental forces of nature. So I was also have a paper. I was the discoverer of the cerium-134 isotope. So that's about my most famous published paper is the discovery of cerium-134 isotope. Sorry. 132. It's been so long, I even forgotten which isotope I discovered now.
What do you do nowadays?
Well, after I left and came to America, I went into corporate life. So my main field was actually in cryogenic superconductivity. So I have lots of scientific papers and patents in that area. So although academic-wise, I consider myself a nuclear physicist, I'm actually more expertise in the area of cryogenic and superconductivity. So I have various patents. I also work as a regulator, working with EPA, government agency on the regulations of TNOM, which is the radioactivity from oil and gas field. So I like I said, stayed in the technology field, but on the commercial side of things. But in 2015, I left corporate and set up my own global organization called Art Collective, which is a global alliance which combines artists, activists, and artisans. And our model is to combine the holy trinity of art, business, and charity, the ABC. So we don't just do business for business sake, we do business with a humanitarian content to art and a creativity that comes in the art, and vice versa. We do charity run like a business, so we're not begging for money, we're actually generating our own funds through business profitability enterprise, and art of course plays a major part. And in this domain, I am also, with my organization, also involved in this new NFT world. But we're not, again, not just creating an NFT, we're creating a holistic model.
Talk a little bit about what do you do with NFTs, how do you sell them, how do you create them, what's your...
Well, NFT's been around for 4 or 5 years, but of course they only became big last year. So now everyone is into NFT, which is a non-fungible token. So NFT, to put it simplistic, is just a digital collectible. So just like you collect artworks, traditionally you hang it on your wall. Well, NFT takes those artworks, digitize it. So now instead of hanging on your wall, you show it on your iPhone, show it on your computer. So it's a digital version of that. And just as you can have a unique artwork, similarly, you can have a new NFT using the blockchain. Blockchain was designed, of course, for cryptocurrency, but now blockchain is used in a lot of aspects, but now it's used also in the NFT world. But I said to you, we're not just jumping into NFT wagon. We're also working in the crypto field, but also in the media field and in metaverse. So we are combining the 4 pillars of the digital world into what we call our collective digital world. And with our partners, in fact, one of my major partners right now is in Miami. I just was on the phone with him like 10 minutes ago. He's now partnering with the largest entertainment nightclub in the whole of Miami. And Miami literally is the center, the world center of entertainment. If Hollywood is the center of movie, if New York is the center of banking, then Miami is the center of entertainment. Okay, the group that I'm working with are also setting up that area for us as well. Now, why they're partnering with me? Well, our collective is not just involved in on commercial side, on individual side, but we're also related to collaboration with government and intergovernment agencies. Like, for example, I'm on the board of 2 United Nations NGO, Museum Future Foundation. Teresa Nackley, who's going to be the next president of Brazil. So you watch this, okay? All right? And Jim, you know him, right? So she's going to be here, a Brazilian. So watch out for that name, Teresa Nackley, the president of Brazil in 2022. And also, I'm on the board advisory of another NGO, the Global Empowerment Movement, which is headed and founded by Dr. Queen Blessing Itiwe. She was a recipient of the presidential award given to her by President Obama. Okay, that's the kind of caliber of people that's in our collective organization. And yesterday I was speaking to Nepal about bringing investment into that beautiful nation. And we're also speaking, we also work actively in West Central Africa. So our collective literally is a global organization, a global influencer. So we don't just believe in working from the bottom up. We actually believe in working from the top down, so from both ends, okay? That's how you're going to bring peace. That's how you're going to bring love to this world, okay?
At the beginning of the interview, you mentioned that you have significant experience and understanding of the science, and especially physics, right? Nuclear science. How that gives you comparative advantage over other people who also want to do good in the NFT world and the cryptocurrency? What's your science background? How that affected your competitive advantage?
Well, obviously, most people are going into NFT are just speculators, just like the cryptocurrency. So they only know about making money and it's related to art, but they don't understand the overall background of it. Okay. So now there's nothing wrong with just making money. If that's your dream, then so it. But my advantage is I know the technology. By knowing the technology, I know both the pros and the cons. So NFT may be very excitable, but there are pit holes in there. Okay? I mean, there are pit holes where people are losing a lot of, let's put it this way, are being scammed as well. Okay, so I go in there with a logical mind, with an analytical mind. So I don't just look at let's make plenty of money. I look, well, is this legit? How is this done? Is the NFT secure? You know, where is the NFT image that, as I mentioned, where is it deposited? Is it deposited on someone's website, which can disappear overnight and you lose your NFT? Just take, for example, Beatles NFT, which set a record, $69.5 million. That was auction at Christie. Do you know where that NFT belongs? It belongs on one website. Guess what happens if that website collapses? That NFT vanishes. And 69 million. Yeah, so if you don't know that, if you don't just think, 69 million, but where you have an art piece like Picasso in a museum or in your home, you know where that Picasso is. You know it's in the museum or you know in a home. But does anyone actually know where the NFT is?
Many different computers. It's not just one. It's like the super.
No. That's where you see. That's where most people, because they don't know the technology. The blockchain ledger is distributed throughout the whole blockchain, which is all the world. So the blockchain is just an ID. So it's like I can whip out my ID, my driver's license. So the blockchain is forever in the system. In principle, it cannot be lost, but the blockchain is not the NFT. I repeat, folks, the blockchain is not the NFT. So that's where the confusion lies. People think, I have a blockchain.
Don't give them too much. Let them watch.
Well, you asking me. I'm going to give them as much as you want. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, my interviewer don't want me to give all the secrets away. So I will keep quiet for now. Okay? Yeah.
Folks will ask.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I will bother you for another.
Perfect. All right.
Okay.
All right.
What's your social media? How people can look you up?
All right. So my website is called Klystar, which is Klystar. It's actually a published book.
Like Instagram or Facebook?
Yes, it's on my Facebook. It's Klystar. My LinkedIn is Klystar. So Klystar. There's also going to be a movie out on my life called The Man Who Met God by Andrew Wen. Okay. So watch out for Klystar and watch out for the upcoming movie and music to be released soon. God bless you all. You didn't want